Maybe after I retire. With WNBA career uncertain, Sophie Cunningham dishes on future WWE and OnlyFans opportunities. There's a ton of things going on in the WNBA despite the offseason being in full swing. Collective bargaining negotiations continue. There's a new Project B League signing WNBA stars to reported $2 million deals. Unrivalved League Season 2 is about to get underway, and free agency is basically on hold right now as the CBA is up in the air. One of the more popular free agents in the WNBA is Indiana Fever player Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham, who rose to prominence as Caitlin Clark's enforcer and caddie, is entering her age 30 season, and she's never been a superstar, but she's getting that treatment now as one of the most popular players in the league, especially among men 45 and over, which comprises most of the WNBA's new audience. While Clark continues to lay low, Cunningham is still talking up on her podcast, pursuing new opportunities and preparing for a possible 2026 season marred by a player's strike if an agreement can't be reached. WWE wants Sophie Cunningham. On a recent episode of her Show Me Something podcast, Cunningham revealed she's been approached about potentially entering the world of WWE. That's when you know you have crossed over from WNBA player to celebrity. When you do stuff like walk the Victoria's Secret runway like Angel Reese did, or become a pro wrestler. Cunningham is no spring chicken. She's not old either, but she's also not starring in a league where her options are endless. So she says she will seriously consider joining WWE when she retires. I grew up on that ****ing WWE baby, Cunningham said during the conversation, as she recalled fond childhood memories of watching wrestling with her sister. Me and Lindsay used to wrestle all the time, and our parents would have to call it. Some of Cunningham's early favorites were Kane, Hulk Hogan, and later John Cena. Cunningham isn't ready to hang up her hardwood kicks yet, but admits, "They asked me to do it," she said to her co-host Wes Wilson. "Maybe after I retire or in the off-season, maybe us two will be the new WWE duo." Any type of wrestling endeavor would fit Cunningham, as she already has a built-in character as a physical performer who is willing to throw hands for Clark. Indiana Fever fans are in love with Cunningham, and most don't want to hear any talk about her joining another team. Would Sophie Cunningham do OnlyFans? She's already said she doesn't know how things will play out for her in free agency. Indiana didn't make her a priority to sign before everything shut down for CBA negotiations. Cunningham's popularity is through the roof right now as she finished ahead of teammate Caitlin Clark in Google's 2025 most searched athlete list. In fact, Cunningham was top 5 and the only WNBA player in the top 10. She even outpaced the WNBA's most popular player, her teammate Clark. "If the WNBA screws you, you'll find a plan B," said her podcast co-host, Wes Wilson. Cunningham answered, "Not Plan B, Project B," she said, referring to the deal she just signed with the new International Women's Pro League. On a recent podcast, Cunningham also handled a question about the possibility of turning to OnlyFans if her WNBA bag dries up. "Do you even need the league? You could just make money on OnlyFans," Cunningham was asked. Sophie chuckled and made it a point to explain that the reason why any WNBA player has fame beyond the court is because of the visibility that playing the world's premier women's basketball league gives them. Cunningham's growing fan base might be disappointed to know that she isn't going to enter the OnlyFans realm anytime soon. Sorry, Pops.